Hi guys, and welcome to the summer 2023 seasonal subscription. As you receive, this is what you order. So that means you're going to be getting 3 regular size cookies and then 3 mini cookies just to make it a little bit fun. And in this occasion, you guys are going to be receiving 4 different color icing. What is the theme for this seasonal box, for the summer box? Is called Summer Treats and Summer Snacks. So you're going to be seeing summer treats. There's some drinks in there, seasonal fruits or summer fruit treats, and also summer snacks. And the summer snacks, as you're going to be seeing, is the mini cookie. So the good thing is that not only you're going to be getting the DIY kit, and you could get very creative, so you're going to become your own cookie artist, but inside is going to come with the instructional notes, and it's just pretty easy to follow. But if you guys want to see and replicate almost the same way I did these cookies, then you could just follow along. So what we're going to be doing is taking the piping bag, cutting it together, warming it up, and then going from cookie to cookie. So I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope we get creative together as we both become cookie artists in this month subscription box. So thank you again, and let's go ahead guys and get started. So you're ready to open the subscription box for this month. As soon as it's kind of like a mystery, you don't know what you're going to be getting, but if you are part of the newsletter, you're going to be getting some sneak peeks, so you already see exactly what this one is going to be. It's going to be all about summer fruit treats and summer snacks. So once you get your package, it might vary by season depending on the cookies and the size of it. You guys are going to be getting the cookies already done and sealed, so you guys are going to go ahead and open it. Just cut it on the seam very lightly, because what you could do is once the cookie is set and done and you left it overnight after you frosted that, you could just put it back in the bag. The same thing are going to go with the mini cookies. So once you open it, you're going to get the instructional card, an instructional video that you're watching, and the piping bags. And in this occasion, you guys are going to be getting a little bit of sprinkles to go with the treats. So what are the 3 regular size cookies? The first one is a watermelon drink, and it's pretty easy to follow, and I just love that it has some cute sprinkles in the rim. Then we're going to continue with that the summer fruit. It's going to be a watermelon, pretty easy to follow. And could you guys see that there's 3 colors here? And then of course, I don't know about you, but I love a key lime slice pie, and that's what you see here with a little bit of sprinkles right on top. And what are the mini cookies? The mini cookies are going to be the snack, which is something that I love too, something you guys get a lot in the summer, especially when you go to the movie theater. And it's the basket with the popcorn, so you're going to be getting 2 of those. And that completes this seasonal summer theme subscriptional box. Before we get started, we need to prepare what we're going to be using, and that is the icing bag. Just make sure that everything is room temperature and is ready to go. Next, you're going to grab every piping bag, grab it from the top. Just make sure you're holding from the top and massage every single bag. You might do that about a minute for each. You're going to be seeing separation. All we're doing is massaging and putting all of that together, mixing it in together. We already did that. The next step is to cut the tip. You want to make sure that you cut very small part of it. It's easier to cut a little bit more if you need to. You don't want to cut too much, because then it's going to be even harder to pipe on the cookies. So once that it is massaged, just follow the seam. You're going to be seeing a line. Just follow the seam, press in, make sure that there's no icing on the tip, and you could just go ahead and cut a little bit. Just make sure that your scissors are clean. Once you cut, I like to pipe a little bit on the surface or on a napkin. That way I'll know if the consistency it is a right size, and we are ready to go. This is the fun part, just decorating the cookies. But we're going to take it easy and slow, and we're going to start with something that is pretty simple to do. So what we're going to do is take that cookie that looks like a slice, a pie slice, and we're going to start with the beige color. The first thing we're going to start coloring is the crust, and that is that beige color. We're going to do a line. If you guys want, you could practice on a paper towel, and then go ahead to do that line. So that way you know the exact precision. So when you have to trace on the top part of the cookie to create that pie shape, you feel more comfortable. And as you see, just take your time. Once we finish, I'm going to give you a little tip. This is how I close my pie bags once I finish working with them. So it just stays ready for my next color. So now we're going to move on to fill in that pie. And that's when this fun green comes in. And we're going to go ahead, follow the seam and ready to cut. We're going to do the same thing how we cut the first one, just cut a little bit and then test it out on a paper towel to see if the line, when you press it, is precise. All you have to do now is just follow along the outer part of the cookie. Just pressing very gently. And if you don't feel comfortable yet, test it out on a paper towel and then go ahead and do that. And then do the same thing right underneath where we just did that line with that beige color. It's always good to create some little lines in the middle. This is not necessary, but it is a good way to make sure that once it dries, the icing doesn't settle down and it doesn't create this weird lumpy look. So now the fun part is just to fill it in. Fill in where you first piped, and that is the outer line. Just make sure that once you start piping, you continue working along, especially the first areas that you flooded, because sometimes depending on the area, the humidity, if you have the fan on, the icing might set pretty quickly. Once you finish flooding the cookie that created the inside part of that pie to give it that key lime pie look, you are going to take a toothpick. In this case, I'm using a scribe tool. Touch up if you see any air bubbles, if you see that the icing is not fully touching the outer line, and just make sure that you use this while the icing is still wet. So now we're ready to finish this key lime pie. So we're going to work on the top part. So we're going to grab again the icing that is the beige color, and we're going to start filling up one of these circle parts one at a time. First, we are going to pipe a little bit of icing in the center. This helps give it that puffiness look. And then back with that toothpick, we're going to circle around, just making sure that the icing is touching that border that you created earlier, and it's also touching a little bit of the green section, but just be very careful when you're touching that area since it's still a little bit wet. Then we're going to go ahead and fill in another one of those areas. As you've seen, we are filling two areas that are not touching each other. We're making it very poofy, and then we are just making sure that they're touching the borders, but we're not piping the ones that are next to it. This will help to make sure that they are very separate and the icing is not running over to the other section. Now we are moving to cookie number 2. This is the watermelon slice, and we're going to get back the icing that it has that electric green color, the one that we use for the key lime pie. And what we're going to do is trace a line right in the border, the outer part of this cookie. We're going to do this twice. And the reason is we're going to start creating that green look that you get from the watermelon. And once we do those two lines in the center, we are going to fill that in. While the other two cookies are drying, we're going to move on to the third regular size cookie, and this one is the one that has a drink with the watermelon sliced in the rim. We're going to replicate the same thing that we just finished doing with the watermelon slice. And what we're going to do is just pipe the same way in the rim using that electric green color, doing those two lines and then filling that in. And as you see, I moved this cookie right on a napkin to show you that you could do this along without using a cookie turntable. And using a toothpick, we're just going to make sure that there's no air bubbles, and we're mixing the icing to make sure that the icing is in between those two lines that we created and it looks very nice and smooth. And it's always good to clean the tips of the piping bags just like the tips of the toothpicks to make sure that every time you use it is pretty clean. Now we're going to go ahead and move in with the white icing. Yes, we did warm that up at the beginning of the video, but I just want to make sure that it is well set and we are ready to cut it and start piping the watermelon slice. So the next color in line, you will see every time you see a watermelon is the green, it's almost a white, and then you see the red, which is that juicy part of the watermelon that I love. So in this section, we created a line to do that division. So since it's the second color we are going to be working with. You do the line and then you fill it in. Gently, you pipe a little bit of the icing in there and then you move it in a great motion, making sure that it touches a little bit of that green color so there is no separation between both colors. We're going to move with the third color.